gas. No support in the bird, but it don't make me mad. Hit my bro for a feet, he ain't hit me back. Why? Call Manny up.
Okay, welcome to Pittsburgh Chatter, where I do interviews where I want, whenever I want, with who I want. And today I have another special guest. And I'm saying it on camera, you're late as fuck, but I'm happy you're here. Welcome, Destinee.
Thank you.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. All right, so I've known you for a while, so this is going to be a fire interview. I'm already knowing. So let's start where you grew up and where you're from.
Okay, so I grew up on the Hill District. I'm from Crawford Square. That's basically downtown. You already know. So,
Yeah.
Good childhood. From Pittsburgh, PA. Been born and raised. Still live on the Hill District, And yeah.
All right, so what were some like I'm a get to like the high school and everything. I'm gonna start here. What were some of your interests as a kid, like when you were young?
Man, playing outside. Kids these days don't go outside. Like they go outside, but they just be lingering, walking around. Really, when I was a kid, I really went outside and I really was playing outside with my friends and stuff. Like that's one of my childhoods. Like I really wish I could go back to that sometimes for real because I really be just chilling like inside because there be a lot of stuff going on now, but.
It's not really safe outside as it used to be.
It's really not.
Well, it was never really safe, but it was a little safer.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay, so then I know, like, I used to see you around, and you were extremely quiet. So was there a certain reason for that? What was that about?
I'm just laid back, like.
But now you talk a little more. Back then you didn't talk at all.
Well, back then I could say I was shy, and I really had a feeling that you was gonna bring this up too.
Oh yeah, I know
I already had a feeling you was gonna bring this up, but back then I was a little, shy little kid, still figuring out who I was trying to be, everything like that. I really ain't.
I don't want you to skip over. Talk about elementary school, cause that's a period of time where I'm guessing you were still quiet. So how did that How was that for you, like, being in school and also not being, because everyone as a kid is more, cheerful, running around, loud, and then there was probably you as laid back, chilling. So how was that like for you in elementary school? And talk about elementary school a little bit, too.
Okay, well, in school, in elementary school, I had friends. I always would talk around my friends, but just around people that I really didn't know. That's when I was,
This
quiet.
was Miller, right?
Yeah, Miller, yeah.
The original.
The original Miller.
Okay,
yeah, the original Miller. And then when we moved over to McKelvey. But... in school, playing in recess, all that crazy stuff. I had a fist fight in the 3rd grade.
Early?
Yeah, early. That was my first fist fight.
How did that happen? Was that over jealousy?
It was, I was getting bullied. It was by this big ass dude, too. It was this big ass dude. I had to slam him on the table. He sat right next to me. You know how the seats was.
Yeah.
And then that was that. And then I had another one with a girl, but that was the jealousy one.
In elementary? You were fighting in elementary?
Yes, but that was because, me, I was just always myself. Had long, my hair, had long hair. Just, a beautiful little girl, and people just would be like, picking,
That's people do nitpick. I know that was early. It would be it could be over the littlest things. You might be bringing a better lunch than them. Yeah. They'll get jealousy over that. Or just simple stuff.
Better shoes,
And then we're in uniform on top of that,
right?
And people are still getting jealous.
I just used to swag my uniform up. You could do it too. It ain't about nothing.
All right, so let's talk about some of your. Let's talk about your parents and your family, because I know your mom. Well, not know her, but I used to see her around, and I'm sorry, but your mom was bad. Yeah. So I mean, how did that go for you? Talk about your parents and your family, and a little bit about that. Okay, siblings.
So, my mom. She's definitely a beautiful woman. People always think she's my sister when I see her. I mean, when they see us and out and they don't know us or whatever, they'll be like, "Oh, you're the sister."
Especially now, it might have been a little bit.
Yeah, and my mom. She's a strong woman. She owned her house for about 8 years now.
And you're just African American, all black, right?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
I have a little bit of Indian in me, but that's from my dad's side and a little bit of my grandma. It's just it's not nothing but yes, for the most part. And about my dad, me and my dad, we had a relationship whenever I was younger, but it's just like a, you know, faint. Sometimes it's here, sometimes it's not, and it's just like that's that. But I have 3 brothers on my dad's side, and I have 2 sisters. So my dad has 6 kids, and then I have 1 brother on my mom's side.
And that's the one I know. I don't know any other
Yes,
siblings.
the one that you know is my brother on
Yeah.
my mom's side, and that's my oldest brother.
So did you see a lot of your siblings from your dad's side growing up, or?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I did. And actually, my brother, his name is DJ. I see him all the time. He lives in Cali though, so when I fly out there, that's who I.
Well, one thing I do know, because like when I was growing up, like I got brothers on my dad's side and a sister on my brother. I didn't see them at all growing up when you're kids. But as you get older, it's more like you're able to travel, you're able to do things and go see them. So
and that's exactly what it was, because they were always moving. Like they had the same. There's 3 of them that have the same mom, so they were always moving. So that's why like it was always like, oh, whenever they come to town and visit my dad, that's when I would see them.
All right, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so honestly, I may be wrong about this, but I think we met when I was still living on Cliff. The question is like, when did we meet? And I'm pretty sure I met you through Quentin and Brittany, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so what made you come up Cliff? Because if you're down Crawford and it's popping down there, what made you travel up there? Was it just because you guys were cool, and how did you guys get cool?
Yeah, me and her were cool because we had a couple of the same classes.
Oh, so
at
you went to the
Miller.
same school.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes.
And that was your best friend during that period of time?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so another thing I do notice about you when you used to come up there is you used to have the huge glasses.
Yes, I got bifocals, but I pay to get my lenses thinner.
It's crazy how
nowadays.
you go from that to selling.
Yeah.
We'll get to that, but like that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
you weren't interested in contacts at that age, or you just weren't aware, or like what was it?
See, I got contacts in 5th grade. I've been wearing contacts since 5th grade. I
Okay,
only
okay,
had
okay.
glasses from 2nd to 4th. You know, I was over the period of time with the glasses, like, you know. So, but I always get glasses and contacts, like, because I like to wear my glasses on my free time, because it's not always good to wear contacts all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I like to switch to my glasses, but like I said, I get my lenses thinner, like, because I can't.
Not going through that again?
I can't. Yeah, I can't.
I remember it. Am I wrong? You used to have the glasses, the silly bands. Am I tripping?
You're not tripping.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure I was right on that.
I used to have the silly bands to match my fit. Facts.
Okay. And then we used to always be down Crawford. It used to be me and the bro I used to chill with back in the day. We used to come down Crawford, and it, like you said, it was so popping. Like everyone would be outside, like consistently. What was it about Crawford that everyone would just come down there and want to chill? Like, why was Crawford so popping?
I think it was the scenery. Like, it's just a vibe. Like,
Cleaner.
They had the bench and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? The little park right there, just chilling. The little green things, some little things that that they call seats. You know, but they're not, and they outside. People used to be chilling on them.
There was also the pool. You couldn't get into the pool.
Yeah, you couldn't get into the pool, but I remember people used to be sneaking into
in
that
there.
pool.
Until they got real strict with it. But I guess that could be right, because the pool, and then you had that green area, like you were saying, you could sit down. So that, I guess that could play a part.
And then they was playing football in a little field.
Yeah, true.
And then they tried to build the trees, but they were shaking the trees.
Honestly, it was so fun for a while, and then they got to the point where it was like the wrong people started coming down there. So that's when I stopped going down there.
Yeah.
So I guess it kind of changed over time. Okay. So I guess that was around the same time you were in middle school, correct?
I was actually going to the 9th grade when we moved.
No, I'm saying during Crawford, when we used to be down there consistently, that was your middle school years, correct?
That was 7th and 8th grade for real.
Okay,
yeah.
so now we can go into like a middle school a little bit. Can you talk about that a bit?
Okay, so middle school, yeah, that's when I was really finding out about myself. I went to school for 2 days because, you know, they make you go Thursday and Friday. And then I had all my hair.
That's when you glue up. Like,
Yeah,
niggas was like, that's Destinee? That's
Right.
not Destinee.
All my life, I had all my hair, like I had micros in, and then over the weekend, I was taking them out, and I literally got my side shaved, and then came back on Monday. Everybody was like, what?
It's different. You were different.
Yeah, like I had my name in my head and everything. Like, they was like, oh, you know, like, oh, wow. Like, and then ever since that, like, it was just over. Like,
You were ahead of your time for real.
I always felt like, thank you, I appreciate that. I always felt like I had to, you know, get dressed, do what I had to do, going to Kappa, because it's like you got to be yourself at that school.
So perfect. So you went from Miller, I'm guessing K through 5?
K through 5, yep.
And then you transferred over to Kappa.
And those are the only 2 schools that I ever went to.
Okay, so all right, let's talk about the early Kappa years because I do know it was performing arts. So how did that work? I never really asked anyone about it, but you guys had classes based on what?
Well, your
interest
your art,
or okay.
Yeah.
Explain that for me because I'm clueless on that.
Okay, so basically they have vocal, they have dance, there's visual arts, musical theater, and if I'm missing something, but there's a couple like, arts within the school, and whatever you audition for, you have to audition for whatever you would want. So even if you wanted to do vocal and dance, you have to audition for both, not once, but you have to do 2 auditions. And then if you get in for one,
and it's not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed because there's only a certain amount of spots that they can let per like grade. So basically, they select you based upon your performance after your audition, and then you receive a letter in the mail, and it'll let you know.
So you did dance, music. What were you doing?
I did
Vocal. Okay.
Yes.
So you were doing singing.
Yes, I was doing singing. So basically, it was just. It's just basically however, when you get in, you do what you audition for, and that's that. But you do have a beginning of the day. It's block A, B, and C, which is like basically an hour and 20 minutes per period. So you go there for like your, your academics, whatever. You go there for your
like your regular classes.
Yeah, your regular classes, and then after that, for high school, I'm gonna go back to middle school. For high school, you go to your performing arts. And for middle school, you go to your performing arts first, while high schoolers are in their academics. You go to your performing class, and then go to your academics at the end of the day.
All right. So I also want to know, like, outside of school, what were some of your interests during this time in middle school too? Any sports, anything?
No, because Kappa had sports, but it wasn't really not everybody know that, you know what I mean? So
until you got to high school, then they teamed up.
Until you got to high school, that's whenever they let you go to your home school and play for whatever you wanted to do. But middle school, I really didn't have the interest. Like, I can draw, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do in my free time. I like stuff to myself, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like to do all that extra stuff. Like, I like to do stuff that I could do wherever I want to do it. You feel me? Like, other than that, I just don't, like basketball. I like the sport to watch, football,
but not so much play.
I don't want to play, but I can get active. Like, I like obstacles and like climbing on stuff and stuff like that. Like, that's, you know what I mean? That's my type of thing.
Okay, so it wasn't that you weren't athletic. It was just you weren't interested.
Right, I wasn't interested. Yeah.
Okay, so like, I know you had, all right. So you had, like, I know you for a long time, so there was like levels to your swag. During this time, you had swag. So what would you rate your drip during middle school? Like, what would you rate it?
During middle school, I had a different drip. I was going for like a little rock star, looking thing. So it was just.
But that was that period of time where it was prevalent. Yeah.
So you already know me. I'm giving myself a 10. What you mean? What you mean?
All right. Well, like, we just gonna leave that there. All right. We just gonna leave it. So you give it straight 10.
A 10, because if it's in that time period, then you feel me? I was hitting it on the nose. Right. I was dressing myself. Like, what?
Oh, so your mom wasn't helping you at all? This
was all me.
Who was teaching you this?
Nobody. This is the visuals that I be having in my head. I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted a mohawk. I'm not, I wanted to go for the rock star look. I had spray paint, all types of stuff in my head. Took a guitar to school, rock. What is it? What is it?
You're talking about that the game, the fake one.
That I had that on with my stickers, designed that with the glove. You already know the shoes, the high chucks.
No, I know, but they don't know.
Like, I gotta get with the pics.
Yeah,
because I got pictures. My mom got pictures. Like, it's just like, yeah, it's a 10 out of 10 in that time.
All right. Look, I can't be mad at that. All right, we're going to dive into high school. So first of all, what high school did you go to?
Kappa.
Okay. So we already answered that kind of.
You got to audition again too. You got to audition again again, to get into the high school part, even though you're already in the middle school part.
So you have to apply to get into it in middle school, and then you have to audition in middle school too, and then audition again. That is ridiculous. I didn't even know you guys were going through all that at Kappa.
Yeah, yep, swear. But most of the time for middle school, the high schoolers were getting, and there will probably be like 3 or 4 other people from your grade that's coming back. Like, you know, not coming back, that got invited to come for the 9th grade. And some people even get invited. Like
So if you were good enough, you probably didn't have to audition.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, like, you know, you audition, but it's really like nothing. They're like already knowing. But everybody has to audition. Like, everybody has to audition. But, you know, some people know that they're already through because it's easy.
All right. So when it's the same question, but like for the people that know, you don't know why I'm asking this again, because there was a difference in your swag between like dressing in middle school, as you say, you had the rockstar phase, and then like, bro, you took it to the fucking next level when you start going to high school. I'm talking like I remember one specific, you used to have the big Stiller jersey. I knew you used to swag the fuck out. I used to be like, yo, she's killing that shit.
that was a fact. But okay, basically.
So what inspired you to change it up?
Man, I was downtown. I was already knowing I was going to see so many people from so many other schools. It was over. I already know I had to be on point.
So the mindset was, let me shit on them.
Exactly. I already knew I was going to be seeing massive people. So I was like, well,
let me hop in my bag.
It's time to really turn it up. You know what I'm saying?
So during this time, I need specific clothing brands and shoes that you were wearing during this time.
During that time, I was wearing Converse. I was wearing Vans.
That was the Wiz Khalifa era when we was all wearing. Okay, yeah.
That was when I used to bar lace. So I'm like, I don't do that no more. But yeah, that was when I used to bar lace them and everything, and put like, I had red chucks, black and white chucks, green chucks. I had.
So it was just really chucks.
It was really chucks. I was swagging chucks for real. Yeah. That's what it really was in high school. Tim's, little stuff like
everyone,
that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Normal
like,
stuff,
normal stuff, but just swagging it. Like, literally normal stuff, but just adding my own, like, extra to it. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm look like, this about it. Because who taught you how to dance, first of all? Because we know Pittsburgh dance is a certain type of dance that it can't really be taught, and you can try to teach people, but they gotta add their own sauce so it doesn't look weird.
Right.
So who taught you how to dance, or did you just like learn it yourself?
I just picked it up, like from seeing other people dance. You know what I'm saying? And just, oh, okay, that's what you do. I definitely could just watch something real quick and just see, like, oh, okay. And then definitely, I ain't gonna lie, I used to be at the crib practicing.
Oh, you would practice? Yeah. Oh, so we always, all right, because nobody would say that they was at the crib practicing.
I used to be practicing because all my life, I remember one time I went to Club Zoo and I didn't practice.
You just go right into it.
And yeah, I'm sorry. I got to, because I went to Club Zoo and literally my legs.
You got burnt?
No, I didn't get burnt. My legs gave out the next day. Like, my legs was hurting. Like, I couldn't, like, really, like, bend down or nothing because it was hurting. So I'm like, oh, no, I got to make sure I get this on point.
All right, well, that's perfect. Because, like, you was talking about Zoo, and we were at Zoo. Like,
facts.
And the reason why you're saying your legs are, let's be real here, you knew who could dance, you knew who could not dance. So it was like, we would always, like, the guys would always go to the girls that could dance. So that would be you.
Right.
We'd go to Destinee. All right, we're going to dance with Destinee. Because you don't want to dance with people that don't know how to dance.
Because it's not fun, especially.
And Zoo was half white.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it used to be, you know, the white side and the black side. You know, we used to be by the stage, and that was our spot. You know what I'm saying?
Dance the whole night.
Dance the whole night. Like, swear, that was definitely that time. Swear.
All right, that was like a club for, like, what is it, like, it was 18 and under? Or was it 14? What was it?
I don't remember. It was like,
it was definitely 14. I know you had to be 14.
Yeah, I think because I ain't started going there until I was a freshman. You got to be 14. So yeah, I think it was 14 through like 18 or 21 or something like that. You know, because I think there used to be 21-year-olds and stuff in there. If you think so, I think so.
I honestly don't know, because I do know sometimes it would seem like there were older people in there, but you couldn't really tell, because like if you're 18 or 19. You still look young, because when I graduated, I was still looking a little bit young.
Right.
So I honestly don't know. I would say probably 18 and under, because figure you're still 18 in high school. So I figure,
yeah, right.
All right. So You had fun. It's safe to say you had fun at zoo.
Yeah, I had fun.
Okay, but there was two specific. There was the double like last day, and you remember that you were at one of them, correct? Zoo's last day.
I was at both.
You was at both.
Yeah.
All right. Look, I'm talking ridiculous. It was like the black people just took the fuck over. Like,
yeah, nobody can move nothing. Just seeing everybody, like, that was the
you would
time
see everybody in
came
their
out.
mom.
Yeah. Facts.
That was super fun. So that's why I had to bring that up. Okay, so at this time, like, cause again, like, how were you working? What were you doing to pay for all your clothing and to pay to go out and stuff?
I always had a job. As soon as I could work, I got a job. You feel me? Like, I was working at Starbucks. Oh, no, I'm lying. I'm sorry. My first job was the zoo. I worked at the zoo. So that's
The
when,
stinky zoo,
yeah,
the elephants.
Yeah, the zoo. And then always, at first, like 9th and 10th grade, I would always get allowance from my mom's friend. My mom's like, you know, got a friend or whatever the case may be. And I always just held that, like, you know what I'm saying, and got my own stuff together. And
So you were good at saving early.
yeah, and not gonna lie, my mom did help me. You know what I'm saying? Because it was still, you know. But yeah, and I always was a thrifter. Like I started thrifting
Early.
Yeah.
Can't thrift no more. People be tearing
they
it
be
up.
tearing it up. There won't be nothing.
Nothing. I went to
There won't be
Avalon. There's nothing. They don't got shit
They
no more.
don't, they don't got nothing nowhere.
All right. So I mean, we kind of jumped around right. I need you to actually talk about high school and like teachers, like your friends, like go dive deep into it.
Okay, so basically, I had a couple of friends in high school. I gained a couple of new friends too because there was a whole bunch of 9th graders that came in with us that got accepted to come. So I had a best friend. Her name was Messiah, and she came in. I know her, yeah. Yeah, you know her, yeah. That was my best friend, you know, of 9th grade or whatever the case may be. It was a rocky road, 9th grade. It was definitely, I mean, it was a rocky road all the way through high school. Like, for real, I'm not even going to lie. Like, there was beef, no beef.
Beef, all right, what type of beef are we talking about?
Even,
little petty beefs, right?
Yeah, like little kid beef. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not even nothing crazy. Like, I don't even want to call it beef because it's not even, you know what I'm saying? It's not even beef.
Let's call it minuscule problems.
Yeah, just little kitty problems, little cat arguments and stuff like that, you know, but get right back because you gotta understand, we kids, you know what I'm saying? Then we used to be going to the vice principal because she wanted to talk to us as a unit and the counselor and everything, and we would just get it handled. Like, it wouldn't be about nothing, you know what I mean? But, you know, a whole bunch of emotions from females at that young going all around each other and all that other crazy stuff. Just it could go left or it could go right. You know.
So it's safe to say like your 9th and 10th grade were basically the same. So going into like 11th and 12th, what was that like for you?
So 11th and 12th, that was when I was like over it.
That's literally the description for everybody in high school.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, I was over it. Like, I was like, even in 10th grade, I was like, yeah, I'm not coming back. I was about to go to cyber school. Like, I was like, I can't do this, yo. Like, I just didn't like the environment. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm like to myself for real. So I don't like to be around a lot of chaotic stuff. There was over like 1,000 kids in that school. So it's just like being around like all that, you know, it's just extra for me. It was extra. I get overwhelmed quick.
It's a lot of different personalities.
Yeah, it's
I know.
Massive.
And then you're at Kappa, so people are artistic, so it's even more personality.
So it's just like, but high school, 11th and 12th grade.
Were they the same or?
11th grade was more rocky. 12th grade is when everybody was really strong. Like, everybody was together. Everybody messed with each other.
You start to understand more.
Everybody was just like, yeah, we all ready to go. Let's thug it out. We all cool. That's that. Like, but 11th grade was just really a little rocky. Like, it was just me and my gang of 4. That's it. There was nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And that's how 11th grade was.
So 12th grade, you guys came together.
We came together, yep.
Then you graduated. What was life like after graduation? Were you still working? What was going on after graduation?
After graduation, I was still working. That's when I worked at Starbucks. I was working at Starbucks at that time.
Because after graduation is probably when I was probably talking to you the least. Like, I didn't even see you like anymore after that.
Yeah, I actually had 3 jobs. I was working at Starbucks, the zoo, and Target. So I worked at Target 3 times. That was 2 times in my life having I worked there, like, and through high school. So Target twice within high school, basically. But I was working. I was chilling in the house.
So when I was seeing, because you used to live up the street from me when I used to live on the hill, I would see you. You would be coming from school or work.
What time was it?
I don't remember. I used to see you during all different types of times.
Like, if I was walking from Bedford, then probably school.
Okay.
But shoot, I don't know, cause I got on the bus. I got on the bus everywhere. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think. Probably work or school, cause I work. Man, I worked everywhere. I worked at the airport.
What Starbucks was it?
It was the one downtown. Well, they don't have it no more. It was the one downtown attached to the hotel.
Okay.
It was by the convention center.
Oh, okay.
It was by the convention center.
Okay.
But yeah.
And then you said Target?
Yeah, Target.
Which one?
I worked at, my first one was McKnight, and then the second one.
East Liberty wasn't even open yet during this time, was it?
Not during early high school years, but 11th and 12th grade it was. And that's when I was working there the end of 12th grade.
Okay. And then you said you were working at the airport. When did that happen?
That happened, I'm jumping around again, don't mind me.
Oh, so that was way later?
That was not way later, but it was after I graduated, like the same year.
So you were cashiering at Target, cashiering at Starbucks, correct?
Yeah, I was
or were
a
you a
barista.
barista? I knew I knew it. Okay, so it's the barista. Explain what that is for these people, because that would be perfect. Explain it.
Yeah, so basically, you just got to mark your cup. They pass it down. Mm-hmm. You follow the cup exactly how it is. It literally just tell you how to do it, and basically, if you have more than one drink, if you're not doing something with that one drink, do something with another drink so that you could be caught up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because Starbucks be busy. You be getting it's nonstop for real. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the morning, people want their coffee. People want their.
I don't know how you did it. People be anal about their coffee.
You gotta be
they
fast
be
too.
pissed.
And
I need 2 shots, and I need the foam on the top. I need milk, blah blah blah, like almond milk, oat milk. Do all that shit.
Yeah, it was definitely cool though.
So it wasn't stressful for you at all?
It wasn't stressful only because the directions is there. Even with the cold drinks, it's fill the milk up to this line, da 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 da. It's easy. And then there's steps behind every wall, wherever you work, McDonald's, Wendy's, everything. Everybody got directions behind that wall that the customers just can't see. You know what I mean?
Okay. Because I ain't gonna lie, when I used to go into Starbucks, whether I didn't start drinking Starbucks until later in my life, and I realized I had to stop because it was it got to the point where if I didn't get Starbucks that day, my day was terrible. I was just let me just stop this Starbucks stuff, and it's very expensive. But that ice caramel macchiato used to.
Sure. Yeah, I do miss the free drinks and taking the pastries.
The free drinks.
Yeah, we used to take the pastries home whenever they would be expiring that night because we can't keep them. We gotta throw them away or keep them. So I used to take them, and I'm a snacking lady. I love pastries. I love snacks. Everything. I always been like that.
That's a perfect one. What snacks were you into? Because look, I used to. There was levels for the snacks, and I talked about this last time with my bro. It was the Arizona phase. Well, I can't even say phase. Arizona just stayed true to us. Yeah. But I remember there was a period of time once Brisk dropped, everybody just kind of strayed away from the Arizona. So what snacks, hot fries, what were you doing back then?
I always did hot Cheetos. I like hot stuff. Hot Cheetos, hot popcorn, hot Funyuns. Them wasn't out yet, I don't think.
We old as hell. They came out
last minute, last minute.
And everybody was shocked about it. Now they got hot everything.
They got hot everything. But that was my snack. I loved I was on a phase with Rice Krispie treats. Yeah. I had a phase with Snickers. I remember
I remember. Yeah, I remember. There was a time you messaged me. It was can you bring me a Snickers? What the fuck
I'm
are you
cracking
talking
up,
about?
yo.
You remember this?
Yes,
Am I
remember.
tripping?
No, you're not tripping. You're not tripping. You're not tripping. I remember I was asking you to borrow chargers because chargers was broke.
You used to stay breaking chargers, bro.
Man.
Used to stay taking my extra charger. I used to be mad. I'd be like, I got you because I know how it is when you need a charger. Facts.
Swear you used to have me with the chargers. Facts.
Yeah, facts.
But I had a Snicker phase. I remember when I turned 17. It was my 17th birthday, and everybody got me Snickers. They got me another gift too, but it was mini Snickers, fun size Snickers. It was big Snickers. I got a big one from Target. It was a big one. And it was just Snickers, and I had that phase. But I think after that's when I fell off of them because
you think you washed it out?
Yeah, I washed it out. Facts I did. I was eating Snickers ice cream bars. Snickers everything, Snickers ice cream, just like literally just Snickers regular ice cream, Blizzards with Snickers. Just I was playing it, and then I switched over to Reese cup. I love Reese cups.
So you still on Reese
I'm
cups
still
now?
on Reese cups.
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't a big fan until the Reese cups, and then let me tell you what happened. The white ones dropping, I was like, what the fuck? Then I just ate those way too much. Like you said, I washed that shit out. Facts. All right, so let's skip over to like your business. So first of all, what is your business called, and what do you sell? I know, but I still have to ask.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so my business is called Shop Slim Shady Co. And I sell sunglasses and accessories like earrings and purses and little stuff like that, hoodies, you know. And I also have an add-on Slim Shady Lash Co., which I also do lash extensions. I'm certified to do. And I'm trying to build that up. Y'all see what's coming soon in a second. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I got a lot of. I'm gonna ask you a lot more questions for you about your business, but this is the one question I've been dying to ask you. What the fuck is up with the like when you see girls get their lashes done? The like their eyes are bloodshot red. What the fuck is up with that? Are they fried? What's going on?
I'm cracking them. Not already fried. I mean, some of them probably be fried. I know the one.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like, sometimes people either be high, just waking up, irritated from, you know, the glue or whatever the case may be. Just, you know, burning or whatever the case may be. But it goes away. Like, it's not permanent. But obviously, like, right after you're opening your eyes and they're taking a picture, they're going to be red. You know what I mean? But not all the time is that a thing. Like, when I usually get done with my clients, I don't have that problem. You know what I mean? But sometimes that's just what it is with the eyelash extensions. But girls will go through anything. And
you have them on right now, correct?
No, I made these.
You made oh, so this is you.
This is me. This is me. These is me.
Okay. All right, so my question is like, another thing about I'm sorry, because I'm glad I got you, because I got to ask, what the fuck is with, like.
The butterfly shit.
Oh, my fucking God. And I don't know who they doing. I hope you're doing it for yourself, because as a guy, that shit's annoying.
I'm sorry. Like, I'm not with all that.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I don't want that shit, and I'm not going to do that shit. I'm going to be honest with you. Like,
you going to do it if somebody asks because that's your business. Oh, you don't fuck with that at all. I'm not going to do that
shit. Nah. Because I don't want that shit on my name. You feel me? Who did that? No.
I'm sorry.
No, you got to take that shit elsewhere.
Okay, so there are, I'm guessing, females and women that don't really fuck with that look and at all. Where did that come from? Because I don't remember lashes being as prevalent as they are now.
Start getting wilder. I don't know. It's just like they getting bigger and bigger, longer and thicker.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it just keep going and going and going and going. I don't remember all of that. Like I had my time where I was wearing big lashes, but they fit because I have big eyes.
Yeah.
I wasn't going crazy like all the way out here. You can see them from back here. And I don't have to cut my lashes. Some girls have to cut their lashes to fit their eyes, and they don't. So that's why it be looking a little
funny.
Yeah.
No shade to.
No shade to y'all.
Looking up. No shade to y'all. Looking a little tacky, but and as a guy, if a guy's saying that, that's not good, because it's like we not supposed to know nothing about that for
right, y'all. It's supposed to be like, oh, something changed about you.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
But no, me thinking like, why the hell she got them on?
Exactly. All right, so I just had to ask you those quick questions because that's just some shit that I just be having to ask. All right, so let's get back on topic. All right, so how did you get started?
I got started during the pandemic.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the pandemic.
So you were smart about it while everyone else was in the crib like me, blowing it.
I was getting that cheese. I was getting that cheese. I said, let me rebuild this. Let me, bring something else in, because I didn't know how long it was going to be. Like, I don't get into all that other stuff, like as far as COVID or whatever the case may be. That's not, you know what I'm saying, a conversation right now.
That's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah.
But basically, I was basically getting free bread. So I took that free bread and flipped it to make it to something that's going to be forever. You feel me? Like, that's just basically what it was.
So because I do know you had a clothing line for a short period of time, correct?
No, I never had a clothing line.
You just were making hoodies and shirts.
I just was making, so
it was more merch.
Yeah, it was more merch. Yeah, it was like stuff that I would thrift and then do something to. Like, you get what I'm saying? I used to bleach people's jeans and jackets.
I think I asked you to do some. You never did them, but it's cool. It's whatever. But I definitely did ask you. And I'm glad you didn't do it, because I don't want to. And now I'm glad that didn't happen because I don't want to be labeled as that bleach gang phase. I'm glad I didn't do that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but my shit used to be hard. I'm not gonna have you walk
But
around
no, you know what I'm
mess
talking about with the bleach shirt.
Yeah,
like
everything, the pants.
Tom
yeah.
shoes. No, I'm
Yeah,
just playing. I
I'm cracking
ain't
up. The bleach forces, like I'm just playing.
That's what me said in the drawing. He tore it up, and then that
with the paint.
Everybody after he said that bar and come back to reality, everybody chilled up off
I'm
that bleach
up.
shit. I swear I'm not lying. Okay, so what made you get into cosmetics and eyewear? Because you were saying during the pandemic you wanted to invest in yourself, but you could have did anything. So why this specific choice?
So specifically, sunglasses was always my thing. I wore sunglasses all day in school. All day in school, 12th grade. 11th grade, I had sunglasses or some type of glasses, fashionable glasses on. So I just always felt like that was something that fits me. And then, you know, that's when I gained the name Slim. As you know,
because I was calling you Destinee and Desi.
Yeah.
It was that's when you really had phases where your name changed. For real.
Yeah, I swear it was Desi. You know what I'm saying? And then it was Slim. Ever since then, it was Slim. So I'm like, oh, you know, ding. Slim Shady code. You feel me? Like, and it was just like, that was perfect for me. It was perfect.
All right, I'm hold on. I'm gonna jump back on top. I'm gonna go off topic again because I was just. This is another thing I was talking to somebody about like in the hood you get like kind of a different personality because you got like for me there's On the Sealay and then there's Nugget. For you there's Destinee and there's Slim.
Right.
A lot of people don't get to have that. And that's like a cool thing because it's like now I can tap into everyone I knew when I was Nugget.
Right.
And it's like, all right, I know all these people. I made all these connections when I was doing that. Now I'm on the Sealay. I'm stay to myself. Don't really go out. Don't hang with people or none of that. But I'm glad that I went through that phase. So like, how is that for you having like Slim and then there being Destinee? Is there a difference?
There's definitely a difference. Like you said, Destinee is a laid back, chill, quiet. You know what I'm saying? Hair down, glasses off. You know, glasses.
Slim is the attitude, the rude, the disrespectful.
No, I don't want to say disrespectful.
You disrespected. You disrespectful.
I don't think I'm disrespectful. I'm only disrespectful if I gotta be or if I feel disrespected.
And you get this. You be feeling disrespected easily. Well, now I don't know you now.
I don't want to say easily. Definitely, as I was younger, yeah, I definitely had that
a
phase.
temper.
I used to have something.
But then when you were nice, oh my God, when you were in a good mood, you were nice. You were the nicest person in the world. But when you were mad,
yeah, I'm mad, and that's still a thing. I'm not gonna be disrespectful though, because I don't want nobody to disrespect me now. Because
all right, I'm gonna change that because I don't want people thinking that I mean like. Sometimes I might have said something that made you mad or something, then that's how it happened. So let me not sit here and act like you was just actually being mean as hell, because that wasn't the reality. So
I'm cracking up.
Yeah, no, I just had to redo that real fast. All right, so we're going to get back on topic again.
Okay.
After the presentation. Okay, so who's your main consumer? Is it all women? Is it males? And what age? Like
all of it. I sell glasses for everyone.
Everybody.
Like, you know, I got male clients. I got female clients. I got, you know, gay, straight. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got everybody.
You picked the perfect thing to do that because
Yeah.
everyone wear glasses.
Yeah, everyone wear glasses. Everybody wear hoodies. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just create a design and go from there. Like,
So what's the process like? And do you have somebody helping you, or is it just all you?
it's usually me and my boyfriend be getting with it. You know what I'm saying? He be getting with it, but it's usually me for the most part, and he assists whenever you know he jump in.
So
or
you
whatever
use him
the
to
case may
model
be.
the male's glasses and stuff like that, or
No, I have models too. Like, I don't have models, but like my clients, like the people that my customers.
oh, you just have them
they-
send pictures
that's
and you
who-
reuse.
Yes.
Perfect. That's perfect. That way you're supporting them and they're
And
supporting you.
Yep. And now since they got the post collaboration on Instagram, that's what we do. So we're not getting notifications because usually I used to post the pictures, like screenshot it, repost it. That's getting notifications from me and them. So now that they got the post collaboration, it just comes to both of us at the same time. That's it.
Okay,
You feel me? And it pops up on both of our pages. That's more likes coming in. You know what I'm saying? More access to both pages or whatever the case may be. So that's what I do now.
So what are some challenges you face in this? Like,
Ooh, there's always challenges. Some customers be killing me. Some customers be killing me. Some clients be killing me. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, it's a hard process. You gotta have patience, and I gained that a lot. Like I've grown a lot of patience from being in high school. Like I gained a lot of patience. You know, and grew up from that time to understand that everybody is going through something. Everybody got a different mindset and different process thinking. So it's just like gotta understand where people's coming from, but at the same time still be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Like tell them like in a respectful way, however you're feeling or whatever the case may be. Like,
all right, can I address something? Because like when you're working, they tend to say this thing of like the customer's always right, and I don't agree with that. I don't think the customer's always right. So how do you feel about that?
I don't agree with that either at all. I feel like basically that's what they say, but basically you're not about to tell me what I'm going to do and what I could do in my business or whatever the case may be. I'm going to run it how I'm going to run it. Like, it's your choice to shop here or not. I'm not going to beg you to come here and shop or get your lashes done or whatever the case may be. If you're going to come to me, you're going to come to me.
And you're going to thank them for it, but you're not
and I'm going
to
to thank them for it, you know, and show my appreciation. But other than that, there's nothing I could do. Like, I do things for birthdays. Like, all you got to do is tell me it's your birthday, you get a gift. Like, I give discounts. Like, I give out codes. Like, I do a whole bunch of stuff. I love my customers. Like, I do everything that I could do because I know people want to save. I didn't, edit PayPal, paying for, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that little stuff because I know that's important. Like, that's important. I like doing stuff like that. So it's just like, you know, basically make it convenient for everybody. And it just sometimes just annoys me whenever I try to do it to make it easy for everybody that nobody has to ask questions or anything. So I try to make sure that everyone understands. I even be like, Mom, do this make sense? Or do this sound right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Would you understand this if I said it in this way? Yeah, like I'll do that all the time just to make sure that I'm not tripping and that if somebody else read it or from somebody else's perspective, that they won't be asking questions.
Because in your head, you may think it be perceived a certain way and easy, and to somebody else, that's you have to get that outside source's opinion on it. Okay. Is it profitable?
Yes.
What's the digits, or we can't?
We ain't talking about no digits. I would never. I would never even show my bread on that. You listen.
So we just gonna say it's profitable, and we gonna leave it at
profitable.
that. Which one's more profitable? Can we do a comparison at least?
A comparison. Well, I could say. Hold on, my eyes water. Sorry. I can say that sunglasses is more profitable because right now. Well, I'm lying. Cause lashes, you could get like 100 a head. You feel me? That's easy. Like. Lashes is like 100 a head. You feel me? So it's just like
what?
100 a head. Like 100. That's like a minimum or plus.
So maybe if you have a friend or something, they might get a little discount, or you still
they might. Yeah, family and friends always. They don't know it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna ever be like, I'm gonna give you a discount. I ain't ever gonna be like.
But now they're gonna know because you just said the price.
Well, I mean, but no, I'm just saying because everybody's prices are different. Like there's people that do full sets for 100. There's people that do full sets for 145.
Explain this to me. I'm not. What's full
set is when you don't have any lashes on at all, like your real lashes, and you go get a full set. Okay. And then there's fills, like where you have some lashes on, and then you get some more added to get that fuller look how you had it the first time. That's basically the difference between that. But I just had the sunglass business a little longer than the lashes, but
so you know more so naturally.
Yes, but the lashes they're definitely more profitable. But the sunglasses, when you sell them, it just depends on like what you're purchasing. But me wise, I just dropped a collection that was one of one, so there was only one of each pair. That was okay. Like it was cool. Like it definitely sold out most of the day, and then after that, it started coming in, rolling in. But whenever you buy in bulk, it's better. Because there's more options. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, and you could do a better pricing when you buy it a better bulk.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Gotcha. So what advice would you give to someone that's starting out in their own business?
So I would say...
Because you're young. Like, a lot of people don't know you're doing this young. You've been doing it for what, how many years now?
2.
Yeah, so like, and not a lot of people know. So what do you have to say to them?
So I would say... Be patient. You know what I'm saying? Patience is key. Save your money up. Do what you got to do, but be smart. I will also say, just because somebody got more followers than you or somebody's doing, you feel as though somebody's doing better than you with their business, don't mean get discouraged or none of that. Just keep going. Like I said, patience is key. You will get there if you want to be there. Do your affirmations. You know what I'm saying? Just don't overdo it. Whenever you're first starting out and you feel unsure, just get like a little bit of your get a little bit of your product first, like get a little bit of it just to see how it will sell and what will sell, so that the next time you go that round, you will know what to get more of and less of.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
But like, also I want to say this though, because like we know a lot of people, so like me starting on my podcast, you starting out your business, since we know so many people, it might boom quicker than most people's would boom.
Yeah, and that's why I said if you're feeling unsure, like, you know, because some people, like, I know I got people that's going to, you know, support or whatever the case may be, but I'm saying, like, if you're feeling unsure and you feel like, oh, these people ain't going to support me as far as, like, I don't have no friends or whatever, because there are people that I know that feel like they don't have no friends and they can't do nothing, or, you know, I'm not going to simply sell nothing. That's just
But,
that.
I mean, let's be real, though. Sometimes the product is not good.
Yeah, and that's not cap. Sometimes everything ain't for everybody, though. You feel me?
Exactly.
You feel me? Everything ain't for everybody. Like, everybody don't get sunglasses. Like, I got customers that don't get sunglasses but get shirts and stuff from me. Like, you feel me?
Okay.
I got people that get purses and little stuff like that instead of sunglasses. Or people get sunglass cleaners, also glasses cleaner, and just don't get glasses. You know what I mean? Like, little stuff like that because they wear prescription glasses.
So it's best to have everything in one so people can get what they need from you.
Yep. It's just a little one-stop shop real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, definitely, I understand that. I also wanted to ask you, so like, when you're doing like your glasses, like the shades, how are you choosing this? Like,
this is me.
because like those are fantastic. So
Thank
like,
you.
how are you doing this?
I literally just scroll, look at my vendors list, and see what I will wear. Everything that I sell is something that I will wear. That I will wear myself. You feel me? That's basically it. Like, I started off by wanting to style people. Like, before the glasses, that was a quick jump. Like, it was from styling right to the glasses. Like, but I don't really have that time. Like, you know what I mean? Because I was always a working girl. Like, I was always working, doing something. So basically, I didn't have that time to really style people, go with people to the mall, meet people at the mall, and all that. And now we were more like digital with the phones. I was doing that too, but I didn't have that time either because the jobs that I was having right out of high school, I started working at a professional job right at Allegheny Health Network. I didn't have the time to be on my phone and whatnot. You feel me? And none of that. So it was just like, after that, I was just like, yeah, it's time to stop doing this 9 to 5. We in the pandemic.
But you're like, I keep saying, you're young. Your mindset was early of like 9 to 5 is I be thinking about that. It's crazy to be working at 9 to 5.
I was literally doing 8 a.m. to 4:30 in a call center. Literally 18, 19 years old.
So it's just it.
That was my job fresh out of high school.
Granted, I just feel like there's nothing wrong with that if I'm still doing a job, but I feel like you should always, and now I'm starting to realize that with doing the podcast, like you gotta have something you're doing on the side outside of that. Like, if you could give the white man over 40 hours a week, you can give yourself 3 to 5, like, and that's minimum. And it'd be crazy how I be thinking like, damn, I gotta do this, I gotta edit these clips, and I'm sitting here bitching, but then I'll go to work and give them 6 hours a day.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. I'm not sitting on nobody with like a job because I have a job too, but I just feel like have something on the side.
Yeah, right. I will always say have something on the side because you never know what can happen at that job. You know what I'm saying? They can decide to let you go any day. Anything can just happen. What if, like, God forbid you get hurt or something? You know what I'm saying? You're going to have something on the side. You're going to want to have something on the side because good help. I mean, help ain't always good help.
Ooh, preach.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you always want to have something for yourself as well.
And so, one more question about the glasses. Do you have one of everything you've ever sold for yourself?
Not one. I have one of every hoodie that I've ever sold.
Okay.
But I get like an extra pair for myself. Like I don't go into my profit. You get what I'm saying? Like I go into my product. I keep saying profit. I go and get like an extra pair for myself, like just for me, like personally, and then just sell the rest.
Okay, and I also seen like that you had like a promotion, something that everyone's posting. What's up with that?
Oh, it's a giveaway. Yeah,
okay.
There's a giveaway.
Talk about that.
You go on there and follow those steps. You just make sure you're following that page and my Lash page.
Give all your IGs and everything.
Okay, so I at shop.slimshadyco, and then I have at slimshadylashco, and then follow my pup too. That's my little security guard. He thinks he's Paw Patrol. His name's Shady dot the
My little pup.
THA dot poo.
Okay.
Like Winnie the Pooh, but the with the you know what I'm saying. But anyway, yeah. So
That's over that. No, you gave everything. You talked about the promotion. All right, so now we're going to get a little bit personal here. Okay, you said you're in a relationship now, but before, did you deal with heartbreak and then leading up to your relationship? Like, what was that like dating for you?
I've only ever had, like, I would say 3 real boyfriends in my life. Like, so, like, it started in 10th grade. That was my first, like, real relationship. That wasn't, like, heartbreak. Then it was my middle relationship that was heartbreak. I did go through that. But I'm a Scorpio. Like, I get over shit quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like that. I don't know about other Scorpios, but I get over shit quick. Like, you know, and I could just put it to the back of me. It be there sometimes, like, you know what I'm saying? It be there, but I'll just, you know, move on. It ain't about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I did that, and then now I'm in a relationship, and I've been in a relationship since, since 2017. So, and that was that.
So what did you take and learn that now, because clearly you're saying since 2017, so that means that your relationship's good and you've learned things and you were able to move forward. So what did you learn from the past relationships that you were like, all right, I got to do this better, or I'm not going for this at all? Like, what are some things like that?
Okay, I just feel like I grew up for the most part. Like, it was just like I was more understanding of things that.
All right, say that again, because we need y'all to hear this.
I'm cracking up. I grew up, and I was more understanding of things that could happen. You know what I'm saying, with being in a relationship. So it was just like, you know, basically I took that from it, and then also growing up with a partner. You know what I'm saying? I took that and just, you know, keep going with it. There's only one way you really want to go in a relationship. You don't want to make it hell. You want to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that that person has to be your happiness, because nobody can make you happy but you. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, like, if you want to be happy, in order for you to be happy, you have to want to be happy with the person that you're with. You don't want to just be there just lingering and you're not happy, because then you're just not happy. Like, why do you want to feel like that? You know what I mean?
Do you think people give up on do you think people give up on relationships too early, or they don't leave the relationship early enough?
Me personally, I think they don't leave the relationship early enough, because I'm not going to even play like that. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that you just absolutely just do not tolerate. Like, and I'm not knocking nobody or nothing, but there's just stuff that you just be like, no, that's it. I'm not even playing with you. And I'm like that. Like, I don't play. Once you do one little thing, not even little, it be big as fuck. Like, you do one big ass thing to me, I might let you slide depending on, but other than that, like, you got roll. Like, cause why would I want that energy around me? I'm real big on that too. I don't want no type of energy around me that's gonna bring me down. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm intimate with you, then that means I start to feel you. I start to feel your emotions. So when you on that weird shit, I'm on that weird shit. You feel me?
All right, so when we were growing up, it wasn't like real big, like pushing the toxic, but like, it's like nowadays, it's like people kind of love the toxic, and I'm confused about it. Like, I don't understand why you would want something like that. Like you said, it only takes me one. I don't do relationships because I just can't. Giving somebody your all is scary as fuck to me. Yeah. Like, I did it once and I just cannot do that again. Like, I just can't. So how the fuck do you do it? Like, you explained it a little bit, but how do you do it? Like, how do you really do it?
Well, honestly, I think this is my person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we work together. It take two. Like, it's not just one person. You know what I'm saying? So he make me feel good, like, all around. So it's just like, there's nothing else more than that. Like, what else do I want? Feel me? So I'm able to deal with that. I just feel like since we were in a relationship for so long, we literally, like I said, grew up together. Like,
and you learn together, so it's different than most people's relationships.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that makes sense. All right. So you got any questions for me? Oh, you don't have to have any questions. I just always ask this.
I just want to know what made you start doing this.
Here we go. I've been wanting to do a podcast. Been wanting to do it, but like unlike some people, I didn't want to go in with like I'm gonna just do a podcast. I wanted to make sure that I would be able to be good on camera. So I studied for years. I'm talking like I've been studying podcasters since maybe 2016, around then. And I'm not going to keep shouting them out, but like I said, it's everything from sex podcast to No Jumper to $1 Million Worth of Game. And those one, like No Jumper was ahead of its time, Breakfast Club ahead of its time. I studied all of them because you're going to learn different things from each one. So honestly, I've been wanting to do it. I just had to apply myself, and now I'm here, and now I can connect with so many people. And then like again, like my people don't know, I asked you to do this a while ago, and I be having a hard time telling people like, yo, there's people that I already had set that I was gonna do. Like it's not no shade towards y'all, but like my list is I was gonna do 12 episodes, and now I'm like the amount of people I have on season 1 is 28.
Oh wow, that's what's up.
But it's difficult because when you got people that think they're closer to you than they really are, they tend to think they can just skip the line, and I'm like, bro, listen.
Yeah, I feel that.
It don't work like that.
That's how it be, you know. But you gotta have your foot down. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure that you stand on your rules, what your policy is or your rules are. That's what they are. You feel me? You can't let nobody take advantage of that. Cause you the boss.
All facts. Yeah. Anything else though? All right. I appreciate you for coming. All right, that's a wrap. All right, so